Ever looked at an animal and thought you had it all figured out? Think again. The animal kingdom is a treasure trove of secrets, a world where survival depends on the most ingenious and often misunderstood adaptations. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 incredible animals whose abilities will completely change how you see them. We're about to explore the genius of evolution, and trust me, it's wilder than you ever imagined. Let's begin our journey in the vast, frozen expanse of the Arctic, home to the magnificent polar bear. For as long as we can remember, we've seen them as the great white bears of the north. But here's the first mind-blowing secret: polar bear fur isn't white at all. It's actually transparent. Each hair is a hollow tube that scatters sunlight, creating the illusion of a pure white coat. This is camouflage at its finest, allowing them to blend seamlessly into the icy landscape. But the real shocker lies beneath that famous fur. A polar bear's skin is jet black. Why? Because black is the perfect color for absorbing heat. After a bone-chilling swim in the Arctic Ocean, that black skin soaks up every last ray of the weak sun, helping this massive predator warm up with incredible efficiency. It's a masterpiece of thermal engineering hidden in plain sight. From the freezing cold, we travel to the sun-drenched savannas of Africa to meet the giraffe. We all know them for their impossibly long necks, and we've always been told it's to reach the tastiest leaves at the very top of the acacia trees. While that's a nice perk, the truth is far more dramatic and a lot more violent. The primary driver behind that long neck? Combat. Male giraffes engage in brutal duels called necking, using their necks as powerful, swinging clubs. They slam their heads and necks into each other with immense force, fighting for dominance and the right to mate. In this world, a longer, more powerful neck is the ultimate weapon. And as if that wasn't surprising enough, these giants barely sleep. They get by in a series of short, standing naps, often totaling less than 30 minutes over a 24-hour period. This constant state of alertness is essential for spotting predators like lions approaching across the open plains. They are the ultimate light sleepers. Next, we venture into the scorching desert to uncover the truth about the camel. The first thing you think of is that iconic hump, right? The common myth is that it's a big, sloshy water tank. Well, that's completely wrong. The hump is actually a massive store of fat. It's an onboard energy pack, providing the camel with the fuel it needs to survive for weeks without food in a barren landscape. When this fat is metabolized, it does release a small amount of water as a byproduct, but its main purpose is energy storage, not hydration. But when they do find an oasis, their drinking ability is legendary. A thirsty camel can gulp down an astonishing 200 liters of water in just a few minutes, rehydrating its body after long, arduous treks. They're not walking water tanks. They're masters of energy efficiency and rapid rehydration. Now, let's dive into the ocean and meet one of its most intelligent inhabitants, the dolphin. As air-breathing mammals living in the water, sleep presents a deadly problem. If they were to fall into a deep sleep like we do, they would sink and drown. So, how did they solve this? With a remarkable ability called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. It sounds complex, but it has an elegant solution. Dolphins sleep with only half of their brain at a time. While one hemisphere rests, the other remains fully awake and alert. This conscious half manages their breathing, ensuring they surface for air, and keeps one eye literally open, scanning for sharks or other dangers. They are in a perpetual state of semi-consciousness, a living embodiment of the phrase, sleep with one eye open. Finally, we meet an animal whose name is synonymous with being lazy. The sloth. They move at a glacial pace, spending their lives hanging upside down in trees. But this lethargic creature is hiding an incredible and totally unexpected aquatic superpower. A sloth can hold its breath underwater for up to 40 minutes. That's longer than many marine mammals. If they happen to fall from a tree into a river, they can slow their heart rate down to a near standstill and dramatically reduce their metabolism. This allows them to conserve precious energy and stay submerged for an astonishingly long time, helping them evade predators like jaguars. It proves that even in the slowest of creatures, there can be a surprising burst of survival genius. From black-skinned polar bears to giraffes that fight with their necks, from fat-filled camel humps to half-sleeping dolphins and sloths that are secret freedivers, the animal kingdom is full of unbelievable secrets. These adaptations show us that nature as solutions are often far more clever and counterintuitive than we could ever guess. Evolution isn't just about survival of the fittest. It's about survival of the most inventive. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the secret lives of animals. If you found these facts as amazing as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. See you next time.